A good research question must comply with a number of demands, which are listed here. In order to illustrate how these demands might be expressed, here is an example from a bachelor's project in political science. The next film will show you a few more examples. So, a good research question is interrogative or declarative, or can be rephrased as a hypothesis. It should have an open question and should often use how or why to ask it. It uses precise language. It has one clear main question and possibly some sub-questions, which can also be called working questions. A good research question also indicates the core content of the text, and it provides the opportunity for discussion. All parts of the investigation should be discussed. The example discusses the process of reorganization, whether it was done in the best possible way, or if there were any better alternatives, which factors were influential, and which relevant factors were not influential, just to name a few examples. A good research question should also prepare the ground for a conclusion. Part of carrying out an analysis is the discussion that leads to the final conclusion of the investigation. A good research question is also academically relevant, and it is of interest to the writer. Let's imagine that you have done an internship at the Danish Ministry of Economic and Business Affairs, doing fieldwork involving interviews and other activities, during which time you stumbled upon something which led you to the next point, which is that the research question can be based on something surprising that you've been wondering about, or on the relationship between X and Y. It can be investigated using methods and within a defined time frame. In this case, a single perspective has been chosen, which both provides a focus for the assignment and separates it from all other interesting perspectives. For instance, an internship and a series of interviews could give rise to lots of other interesting topics and themes, but the example limits the assignment to one main question and 3 working questions that have to be answered. A good research question should also be short. Let this be a warning. Don't start explaining your topic while you're still writing your research question. And finally, a good research question is often clearly emphasized, preferably by using specific typography. Your research question should be easy to find when your readers are looking for it. Make this easier for them. Always check to see if there are any special formal requirements in your subject. Does your research question need to be emphasized in a certain way?